Good morning Stokies, or good afternoon, good evening. I don't know what time you'll be watching this video, but it is the morning for me. This of course, as the title suggests, is my preferred 11 for this Wednesday's game against Everton at home. It's quite a straightforward first 11 this one, there's not too many changes. We've obviously been playing very well in the league, so there's only one potentially significant change we're going to make for this first 11. So I'll jump straight into it. In net, I'm going to go with Lee Grant, obviously. Centre-backs of Ryan Shawcross and Martins Indi. It's still a bit of a shame we've not got Indi tied up on a permanent basis, but I hear that will happen this summer anyway. But nonetheless, Shawcross and Indi at the back. Full-backs, Peters and Johnson, naturally. Then in front of the defence, I'm going to go with Glenn Whelan, who was absolutely fantastic against Man United. He was my man of the match by an absolute mile. I'm surprised he didn't get that award. He was so good, and he really showed his true value to the team and why he needs to play and why he continues to be underappreciated. He was amazing against Man United. His best performance of the season. So Glenn Whelan in front of the back four. Alongside him, this is where I'm going to make my one change. Obviously it was Adam that played the other day. He didn't play badly against Man United, but at the same time, I absolutely love Afellay, and when fit and available, I want Afellay to start and play. So coming instead of Adam, I'll have Afellay next to Glenn Whelan. Moving further forward, it's going to be Joe Allen again. I've heard a few little murmurs that it wasn't his best game against Man United, but I still take into account the fact that if you look at what he did off the ball, you can't ignore that sort of work rate. Joe Allen was amazing. He ran and ran and ran. He put the Man United players under so much pressure. It's the sort of thing that you don't necessarily notice sometimes because you're looking for the goals or the assists or maybe a little mazy run. But the work he put in off the ball against Man United, again, similar to Glenn Whelan, can't go unnoticed. Obviously, Bojan's departed, but I think if he was playing that position, he wouldn't have ran half as much as Joe Allen. And I think it would have showed we'd have been under even more pressure than we were. So then going further forward again, I'm going to go with Arnie on the left, Shaq on the right, and then Peter Crouch right down the middle. Obviously Berahino's in now, he's available, he's in the squad for selection, and let's face it, he probably will come on at some point, and that's a really exciting prospect. But Crouch, he's still 3 league goals in 4 games, you can't ignore that, he naturally has to start, and that is my first 11. The only change I think Hughes might do as compared to my first 11 is I wouldn't be surprised if I see John Walters come in somewhere. I imagine a few fans will have a little moan if that's the case. But Shaq, he was alright against Man U, wasn't anything special. He was typical frustrating Shaq, he didn't really get into the game that much. So if there's going to be any changes for the actual first 11, I anticipate John Walters as Shaq, potentially. So just to recap, Grant in net, Shawcross, Indi, Peters and Johnson at the back. In front of the defence, I'm going to go with Joe Allen and Glenn Whelan. No, I'm not. I'm going to go with Glenn Whelan and Afellay. Further forward, I'm going to have Joe Allen. Then a front 3 of Arnie on the left, Crouch in the middle, and then Shaq on the right. So let me know what you reckon to that. Let me know if it's right, wrong, who you'd bring in. How you feeling about the Bojan situation as well, because obviously he's departed from the club there. Would you start Berahino? Give us a like, all the rest of it, and we'll see you this Wednesday at home to Everton.